Hey guys, it's Kylie. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. So as many of you guys know, I'm doing the Disney College program this fall. So in today's video, I thought it would be super fun to share with you my bucket list of things that I want to do throughout my college program. You guys know I love Disney and I've been many times before, but there's some things that I haven't done before that I feel like this would be the perfect opportunity to get to do these things because I'll have a lot of time at Disney World. I made a list on my notes app on my phone, and today I'm going to share all of the things that are on my DCP bucket list. And if you guys have any ideas or recommendations of stuff that you would add to your bucket list, please let me know in the comments below. So if you guys are excited for today's video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and let's get started. So the first thing on my bucket list is to be the first person to ride a ride. So at certain rides, I don't know if it's every single ride, but I know at certain rides, if you're the first person in line, then you get to sign a book saying you were the first person to ride that ride of the day. So I really want to be able to do that. I think it would be a really cool opportunity to be the first person and get to sign one of those books. I know they do it on Winnie the Pooh. Not sure what other ones they do it. Could be every ride, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think that would be such an awesome experience, so I definitely want to try and do that one day. I'm gonna have to get up super early and rope drop the park. In order to do that, I would probably need to stay at a resort so I can get those early park entry. So I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we'll see. Okay, so the next thing that I have on my bucket list is a really exciting one. So I've never ever had a Disney trip where I've done a park hopper. I've only ever been able to go to one park per day during my trips. So I really want to try and do a 4 parks in one day challenge. I've seen a lot of people do this where they try and do all 4 parks in one day. I've seen some people where they do they go to each park and they do one ride and get one snack, so it counts or whatever, and then they do that in all 4 parks. I really want to do something like that and make a video about it, which I definitely will for you guys. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time to do that one day, so I'm definitely going to do 4 parks in one day. So that's one of the top things on my list. Next, so I have never actually been to Disney World during Halloween. I've only ever been during Christmas and other times of the year, summer. I've never been from August through October, so I'm really excited to get to see all of the Halloween decorations, especially in Magic Kingdom, because I know Magic Kingdom goes all out for Halloween. And I've also never been to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, so I definitely want to try and go this year. I'll be down there this fall, so I'll be there during Halloween and Christmas, so I really want to try and go to Mickey's Not So Scary. I've heard it's so much fun. So Mickey's Not So Scary is an after-hours event that takes place in Magic Kingdom from 6 to, or I think it's either 6 or 7 until midnight, and it's a Halloween themed party. I think you're allowed to wear costumes to these, and you can't normally wear costumes because you can get confused as a character. Trick-or-treating stuff, different parades, shows, all kinds of stuff, and it's a little Halloween party. So I really want to try and do that one day. I feel that would be a lot of fun. I also have never been to the Christmas after-hours parties. I've only been during Christmas and seen the Christmas decorations. I have actually never been to the Christmas parties. So there is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which happens in the Magic Kingdom, and it's pretty much the same thing as Mickey's Not So Scary. It's just Christmas themed instead of Halloween themed. So I definitely want to try and go to those one day. Those take place I think November 11th through December something, maybe the end of December. I don't know exactly, but I really want to try and go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. And also Disney recently announced that they're having another Christmas party called Disney's Jollywood Nights, and it's going to be a after-hours Christmas party that takes place in Hollywood Studios, which is so exciting. I hope that one doesn't get sold out because I really want to try and go to that one as well. I heard that they'll have characters like Kermit and Miss Piggy, Phineas and Ferb, and all kinds of other Christmas parades and stuff there. So that's fun that they have one in Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. So I'm super excited to try and go to both of those. So yeah, I'm sure that the one in Hollywood Studios will be similar to the one in Magic Kingdom and be from 6 to midnight or something. I do know that you can get into the parks at 4 p.m. if you don't have a normal standard base ticket. You can get in at 4 p.m. and stay there until the party starts and through the party, obviously. So that's really good hack to know. So yeah, I definitely want to try and go to these parties, and I will make videos about them when I go, if I get the chance, which I'm definitely gonna try to. So make sure you stay tuned because I'll most likely have videos of those if I can get tickets. So yeah, I'm super excited to be there for Christmas and Halloween because I feel like that's gonna be so much fun. Next is staycations. I really want to do a bunch of staycations during my program. I know that as cast members we get discounts on resort stays, so I really want to try and do a couple different staycations. I've always wanted to stay at the Riviera Resort and the Grand Floridian. I know that those are more expensive resorts because they are deluxe, but like with a discount and if I have time, I really want to try and stay at a resort. Obviously, I'm not just gonna try and stay at the Riviera and Grand Floridian. I'll probably stay at some other ones too. Those are just the top two that I've always wanted to stay at and really want to try and get one day. Also, the Polynesian seems like so much fun. I love the Polynesian Resort, so I really want to try and stay there one night too. Even if I don't during my program, I want to stay there sometime in the future, so I definitely will try to do that one day. And then next on my bucket list, there's so many different places to eat at Disney World, so many different sit-down restaurants. There are a couple of table service restaurants that I want to try and eat at during my program that I've never been to. First off, Ohana, which it's like a family style table service restaurant in the Polynesian Resort. And it's like kind of Hawaiian themed, like themed to like Lilo and Stitch. So I really want to try and eat there one day. They do have characters like Lilo and Stitch around. I would love to go for breakfast. I've heard the breakfast is really good. I want to try the Pog Juice and the Tonga Toast from the Polynesian Resort. So even if I can't get reservations to Ohana, I still want to try and go to like one of the quick service places at the Polynesian and try those things. I also really would like to eat at Topolino's Terrace, which is a table service character dining, which is at the Riviera Resort. It's a Mickey and Friends character dining, and they have like Mickey Mouse, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, Pluto, all in their like artsy, like French kind of Riviera style outfits, and they look so cute in their outfits. I would definitely love to see them, but I would love to do like a breakfast like that. I'm a big breakfast person, so I feel like that would be so much fun. I also really want to try and eat at Space 220, which is a newer kind of restaurant that recently came to Epcot, and it's like a immersive like space dining. I've heard it's really hard to get reservations to, and it's a little more on the pricey side. So it's like a space themed restaurant, so you go in like an elevator and it like takes you, like it's like you're actually going into space, and when you get in there you're like sitting in space. Looks like so much fun, and I've heard the food's pretty good too. So I really want to try and get to those 3 places. There's so many other places that I want to try and like food items I want to try. I actually have a list of some snacks and stuff. It's called Food at Disney. It's a note in my notes app, and it's just like I just keep adding it every time I see something on like Instagram or TikTok that looks really good. I add it to that list so I can go try it during my program. So I'm gonna read what I have on here so far. It's only like 4 things because I just started it like 2 days ago, so I haven't added a lot of things. So the first one is at Regal Eagle, which is a quick service restaurant in Epcot at the American Pavilion. They have like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like fries with mac and cheese and like onion rings and stuff. I don't know. If I can find a picture, I will put it on the screen for you guys right now because it sounds so good. And me and my sister, when we saw it in a YouTube video, we were like, this sounds so delicious. Okay, pause, because if y'all hear stuff in the background, first of all, it's raining. Second of all, my dog is eating her food, so it's kind of loud in the background, and I'm sorry if you hear other things. Anyways, back to this. At the Mexico Pavilion in Epcot, they have like handheld like chips and guacamole, which I see people walking around with like a huge thing of chips and guac all the time in Epcot, and I'm like, that looks so good. So I definitely want to try their chips and guac one day. It's just at the quick service restaurant in Mexico Pavilion. Next is a restaurant that's actually super new. Like it opened a week or 2 ago maybe. It's called Rosa Mexicana, and it's at the Swan and Dolphin Resort, and it looks so good. I've seen so many like stuff on Instagram and YouTube videos about it, and it just looks like good Mexican food that I would like to try. I really like Mexican food, so any place that has Mexican food, I would love to go. Back to my bucket list. Also, while we're on the topic of like food at Disney, if you guys have any good recommendations of like any food, snacks, table service restaurants, quick service restaurants, literally any type of food at Disney, comment them down below because I would love to try it. If you guys want me to make a video about like my favorite snacks and table service and like food places around Disney, I definitely will, so just let me know down below. Another thing on my bucket list is that I really want to go resort hopping. I definitely think that I'll probably do that my first week down there, and resort hopping is just kind of like going around to all the resorts, looking around them, trying different snacks. I mean, just visiting the resorts. It's kind of self-explanatory. It's just kind of visiting all the resorts. So I really want to do that, especially the deluxe resorts, which are so much fun. I love the monorail resorts and the Skyliner resorts. So I definitely want to do those. plus some other resorts that I haven't been to. Like I've never been to Animal Kingdom Lodge, Wilderness Lodge. There's a bunch that I haven't been to that I really want to go to. I've also really want to go to Port Orleans because that's where you can get Mickey shaped beignets. This is kind of going back to like the food section. I really want to get Mickey beignets. I will definitely be getting Mickey beignets during my program at least once, if not multiple times, because they look so good and I've heard such good things about them. So you will definitely catch me at Port Orleans getting those beignets. So as you guys know, I'm a huge Happily Ever After fan. I love watching the Magic Kingdom fireworks. Every time I watch Happily Ever After, I watch it in the Magic Kingdom. So I really want to try and like watch them from different places. I want to watch them from the Polynesian Resort one day. I also heard there's a good place to watch them at the Contemporary. And I've never like really watched the fireworks down Main Street because I never really like wait around to watch the fireworks. I'm always like riding rides and doing other stuff, and then I just like find a spot over in Tomorrowland or somewhere last minute. Watching the fireworks from Tomorrowland is amazing. I don't have a problem with it, but I really want to try and like wait for a spot on Magic Kingdom and watch them because I've never like, I mean, I've done that like a long time ago, but recently I haven't, and I really just want to watch them down Main Street, especially since they added all of the new projections all down Main Street and they're not just projecting the stuff onto the castle now. So I really want to try and watch it from Main Street and just get the whole like Happily Ever After experience. So I'm really excited to do that. Sticking with nighttime shows, Fantasmic. I have not seen Fantasmic since 2019, so I'm really excited to watch that again. If you guys watched my most recent Hollywood Studios video, you know that my sister and I tried to go watch Fantasmic and we were like a minute too late, so they were filled to capacity. So we didn't get to watch Fantasmic. That was poor planning on my part, but I will definitely be watching Fantasmic when I am on my program. Okay, so recently I went and bought this plain tote bag. It literally has not a single thing on it. It's just a plain tote bag, and I really want to take it around the parks and get all of the characters to sign it. So I'm going to take like Sharpies and like, let's say I get Stitch to sign it, he'll sign it in blue, Mickey Mouse can sign it like black. Everyone will get their color, and we'll just have a colorful, cute tote bag signed by all the characters. I actually saw this idea on TikTok. Not sure who I saw do it, but I thought that would be such a cute idea, and it's definitely something I'm adding to my bucket list because I thought that would be such a cute idea to have a tote bag with all of like the characters' signatures on it. I might get my sister to like embroider something on it as well. Not sure yet, but I thought that was a really fun idea and I cannot wait to do it. As a cast member, we can go into this place called Cast Connections, which is like a discounted Disney merchandise store for cast members only. So I really want to go to Cast Connections and get some discounted merchandise. I am obsessed with like the Loungefly book bags, so I'm hoping that like fingers crossed they will have some in Cast Connections for like super cheap. Not counting on it though, but we can hope. But yeah, I would love to go to Cast Connections and see if I can find anything I like for super discounted. There's also a place that anyone can go to, and it's in the Orlando outlets called the Disney Character Warehouse, where they also have a bunch of discounted Disney merchandise. So even if you're not a cast member, go to the Orlando outlets and definitely check out that place. I've been there before and I got a pair of ears for $3.99 and a Loungefly for $40 versus $80. So I cannot recommend that store enough. It's in the Orlando outlets. Definitely go check it out. So the last thing that I have on my bucket list for now is to do like a cast member preview of something. I've heard that cast members can get early access to movies that come out, and they get to go to like the theater in Disney Springs and watch them before it comes out in theaters. So if that's possible for any movie that's coming out, I would love to do that. Also, the new Moana Journey into Water attraction, that is opening in fall 2023, which is when I will be doing my program. So I really want to try and get like a cast member preview of that if I can. And also I've heard that cast members can do like backstage tours of certain rides and attractions. So I'd love to do one of those one day. I've heard so many fun things about those, so I definitely want to try and do this. So that is everything that I have on my bucket list right now. I will definitely be adding adding stuff to this bucket list. And if you guys can think of anything that I'm missing that I should add to my bucket list, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear more things that I should do during my program, especially if you've already done yours before. What are some fun things that you did during yours? I cannot wait for my program to start, and I'm going to keep making videos prior to my program, so make sure you guys are subscribed and you have those post notifications on so you never miss when I upload another video. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!